What's up, tribe? How's everybody doing? It's been a minute since I've done a PJ party on the friggin' whatever this is, on the public thing. We normally do the PJ parties in our PJs on the Raven's Nest, which, let's be real, I have on my PJs. Okay. So, winning. What this is going to be a tarot reading, but it's also play with me tarot. So if you have cards, go get them, or whatever you use for your divination purposes. You can even get flashcards and write down whatever you want on there. And we start to do like a main story, and then we'll stop periodically through and you clarify your own. Sunny D, hello. Everyone's like, I'm a girl. Alex. This is fun when we do this. I love you guys. And it is not a school night, so shenanigans are allowed. Indeed. There's some Palo Santo out. For those of you who missed it, okay, first of all, this is a full moon reading. Okay, so the moon's in Cancer. Everybody's emotions are all every which way. I know mine are. Worst weekend ever. Okay. Get your cards. That's what we're waiting on. My clarity finder is broken. Well, I think this is what we're doing here, finding the clarity. These are shenanigans. Hello, hello. So this is for during the full moon energy. So today, tomorrow, and the next day is how long this reading will be for. Yay, well, I'm glad. Is everybody ready? Oh my God, Amy, I have had the worst hankering for Skyline chili for weeks now. I want it so bad. Like, no, I can taste it. Yummy. Whenever you're feeling good and hungry, it's Skyline time. Gather together your friends and family. It's Skyline time. Yummy. I've been hungry lately the last couple of days. A couple of people have told me they've been hungry the last couple of days, and that's true. Like, I don't think I really ate a whole lot of anything from like Thanksgiving when the RAR card started coming out for the whole tribe as a collective. The little blue balls, the one I joke about all the time, they call it blue balls. Okay. Ouch. I didn't really ingest a whole lot of anything. Just, I mean, you know, lots and lots and lots of coffee and chocolate, but that's like how my body functions. But as far as like eating dinners and stuff, just nibbling. And in the last couple of days, like I drove all the way to fucking Ithaca to go get a Big Mac. I just saw the Ecstasy and Joy card pop out. Great. Are you guys ready? Do we need to wait some more? For people who are just rolling in, we're waiting on everybody to get their cards to do play with me. For those of you who have not been paying attention, we're doing giveaways. Okay. I'm running behind on everything, as per usual. Me against the world. And also, I've got a fundraiser thing for the nest. The link for that is in the box below, but there it is. Ready? Ready? Do we got a lot of readies? I just got a wave of emotion that I refuse to acknowledge. That's probably, let's get the moon cards out too. There's that one. I don't want these. I just want the good old moon deck. I don't know who the creator of the moon deck is. Do I even have that? I should give those people more props because that deck is fucking beautiful. I just joke all the time that Zuckerberg sold me on it, which he did. It's this one. It just kept popping up on Facebook, and I was like, why are you showing this to me? That's the back of it. And the cards are just ridiculously gorgeous. Ready? Oh, I'm sorry, Sandra. I hope you feel better. Okay, Alex. I'm happy that you're happy, Alex. All right, so let's get a, this is basically going to be like the daily moon for the while it's in Cancer, but we'll do a daily moon. If you're not on the membership side of the channel, we do a daily moon. We'll be doing that in the morning. I'm going to get a lot of stuff done tomorrow. I'm kid-free tomorrow, so that's good. Ready? Here we go. Ah, I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. So the next couple of days, you might be handling family issues, spirit guides. It could be grandparents. It could be I heard tribes of returns. And we might have some ravens doing some candle magic. I mean, okay, so here's the thing about magic and candle magic and all of that. The term magic is a trigger word, okay? It's just as triggering as karmic or all of the words that people can't, trauma, okay? All right, that's an old school way to look at things, all right? We're changing the perception of consciousness here, folks. All right, magic, psychic, all of that stuff, it's not necessarily special because it belongs to every person. Because every person who is alive and functioning inside of a meat suit also has an energetic body and aura around them, which is quantifiable in numbers, which makes it, in my brain, science. When you add the math, it is, okay? As soon as the numbers get involved. All right, but my point is, when you do the lighting of the candles, it's symbolic, and all it does is it helps you to focus, okay? And it makes it seem more, it's almost like giving yourself a little pep talk. Okay, so let's say that you were doing law of attraction or something, that's the label that you put on it, right? Law of attraction. But you just wanted something real bad. Like, I manifest $10,000. Like, I received $10,000, blah, and you put it out there. But let's say you were like, I need to focus on this more in order for it to really, really, really hone in this energy. I need to focus on it more. So you light a freaking candle and you look at the candle, and while the candle's burning, you're focusing on it, and you're creating more, you're pushing away all of the other stuff. All right. And you're just causing it to be more intensified, right? So it doesn't, do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same reason that people light candles in prayer and sigil and things as such. Because when you light the candle, it's focused energy. It's an act of doing something. And that's another part of human nature too. When people feel like when they've done something, tangible, it makes it more real. Even though it's the energy work that is the thing. Does that make sense? Holy smokes, that was some good Kool-Aid right there. Oh my goodness. Figuratively and metaphorically. So this says, my home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. This is my point. You might be reaching out to your ancestors, and it could even be with candle. Like, let's say you really just want something, or you want something to happen, or you want something to move, or you're trying to get a certain place, or you're looking for a shift, or you just need to purge even. It feels like this energy of people just sitting down and having a good old fashioned talk with God or whatever that is to you. You know what I mean? It feels very singular. Yes, it's collective. Bangton lady. Okay, so I kind of want to look here into what is this manifestation. I guess it could be for anyone or anything. Yeah, it's about focus. That's exactly what the point that I'm trying to get across. It's like the energy right now with this full moon is big. It always is. But I think the fact that it's in Cancer is making like, it's an emotional moon, and it like kind of just exposes all your vulnerabilities and stuff. Oh my God. I just got another on the cut. It's the elephant, but it talks about focused power. I mean, how many more cards do we need to talk about something being a focus and like sitting down and just having it feels very, very, this could even be a call from your guides, because this is collective, like, yo, we need to talk to you. Come have a seat in the meditation spot and allow us to elucidate. Okay, so either you or yourself. I mean, I guess that's true too. You or your higher self. Either you have something that you need to talk to Spirit, or they need to talk to you. Are you ready? So let's get the story. It just feels like it's a conversation. Like someone needs to be brave. And maybe like, because that's bravery, is the singer of courage. Taking the self. And I run to you. Ooh, ooh. Oh, Jesus. So we're having a new perspective on things. Okay? Or someone is. We have himself. Now, I often come across, or in my readings, like as these, because I'm in the collective too, right? So sometimes they play out for me. I come across as himself all the time. Because a lot of times I'm doing stuff in the masculine energy because that's just what I have to do, right? But it doesn't have to be that. This could be a guy in your life. But someone wants a fresh start. Someone wants to start over. This could be like really soon. Like I don't know. I'm not saying that. Like fucking 51 minutes, okay? I don't know. I keep going, I'm not saying that. It's not my message to keep. 1 second. Hey, man. You can't fidget because I can't think. Thank you. 51 minutes, please. What is this? So okay. And then you have Tate and Self, who is, I would say she's fairy because she is, but she is like all over the place. She's very, very busy. She's doing all the things. She's very brave. Like this one here moves really fast. It's almost, it's hard to keep up with this one because we talked about, have you seen that fairy movie, the cartoon where Beyonce was the fairy queen? Okay, yes. But the point is, in that movie, they move really fast because they're at a different frequency. But in their world, it doesn't look like they're moving that fast. It looks like they're moving regular. But from an outsider's perspective, they're moving awfully fast. And it seems it's brave. It's pure 100% bravery. And this one here is watching, and they're collecting a new perspective on this. So this is the part where you get out your own cards. Okay, it's ADHD fairy, basically. Well, that's what it looks like from the outsider's perspective. Okay, but like I said, in their mind, they're moving right at their perfect speed for themselves. Okay, because they are. It's their reality, right? So get your cards and see, I want you to pull and ask what is the new start, the change of perspective, the person in the next couple of days who is himself. Like, what are they thinking now? Pull like 3 cards. Everybody's like, that's so me. I know. It's a Raven thing. Okay, we're busy. All right, we don't just sit. Okay, we have things to do. We have things to think about. We're putting it in the fucking ketchup. Okay, that's this one. Non-stop in the ketchup. For the newbies here, to put it in the ketchup. Have you ever seen an engine rev up? And when it's in the red, that's the ketchup. Rev it up all the way, put it in the ketchup. Okay, so what are we pulling on? I forgot already. Oh yeah, what are they thinking now? Oh my God. Run to you. Ooh, ooh. Oh my God. I got the Emperor and the Empress, okay? This is kind of a huge deal. This particular moon cycle is about relationships, all right? And the only reason I'm saying that is because the Emperor and the Empress have been out for a lot of signs, for a lot of readers, for a lot of days. And it feels like we're coming up to a, I don't know. I think the Kool-Aid Man's gonna like bust through my wall. Why is that so good? Holy shit. I've had nothing but coffee for like 3 months. The red Kool-Aid Man, and he's happy and he like breaks things. All right. This is the Emperor and the Empress. And for those of you who don't have your cards with you, because that's who I'm pulling for as well, you've got the Devil twice, the Cross, and the Diamond Ring. You guys are equally like, I don't know. It seems like it's kind of all of a sudden, like it maybe wasn't always this way where they just had to. It does feel like a just had to moment. Okay, now pull for fucking Beyonce over here, who's moving at her speed because she's a bad bitch. How many people do you know that can actually keep up with fucking Beyonce? Beyonce sure can. She probably thinks she's not moving fast enough. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Pshaw. All right. What are you doing that looks so odd to the world? Wow. Celtic knot. You're something you love. You're doing something you love. And you're winning all day. We slay. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. That's it. And then this Emperor is like, yes, ma'am. All day. We slay. Okay, what is she? And she's all, what is this? Watch me fucking work. Watch me nay. Ace of Cups. She's like happily like whistling while she works and doing something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be work. It's like whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? Like for some of you, it could be actual work. For some of you, it could just be like being really good at being you. I don't know. It's collective. Okay? But my point is, whatever it is, or here she comes, just a walking down the street, singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum, diddy-do. She looks good. She looks fine. Now I have to make her mine. Are those the words? So, where's the, I kind of want to, what do I want? What deck do I want here? I'm suddenly perplexed. Like, oh, Game of Thrones, of course. No time to fuck around. Let's pull out the swords. Indeed. Get your inner... Which, let's face it, I mean, Daenerys wasn't that much of a badass, okay? She just had critters that were... critters. The real badass in this story is... probably Sansa. Probably Brianna. Or what we're saying, Brienne of Tarth. She's a fucking badass. Yeah, and Ygritte. Eight of Swords. Okay, so I think maybe we don't necessarily know who this is. So let's talk about some actions that we're going to be getting, because it's like, there she comes just walking down the street. She looks good. She looks fine. Now I have to make her mine. I don't think those are the words. What kind of actions are we looking at here? Eight of Coins. Somebody might have on like suspenders, like for their job. Like they might wear like overalls or like an oversuit, like a super suit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like fishermen jump into wetsuits they're just overalls. Do you know what I'm saying? It's an oversuit. Anyway. Six of Rods, that's victory. They might make you come to them. Because they're not moving. They might have like a black truck. Six of Cups. It's time. There's Brienne. Yeah, fuck yeah, she's the badass. And Temperance. This Queen of Rods could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but it's like, that's what I'm saying. This queen might make you come to them, or you might have to go to her. Do you understand what I'm saying? The queen is sitting still, and she's really strong, and she's tempered. I heard Astro Queen. Okay. How did she explain it? I forget. I don't want to say it wrong. Well, she calls, long story short, she calls Temperance perfect. Okay. And it took me a long time to get it because I'm mostly, I'm like a Libra sun. Okay. But I'm also a Saggy, and the first thing of me was like, fuck yeah, it's perfect, whatever. But it took me a long time to realize it's perfect because it's perfectly tempered. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, this many days old when I figured out what the fuck she was talking about. But that makes sense. She is tempered. She's just sitting still, doing whatever it is that she's doing. All right. And I keep hearing you're the bravest person that I know. And she's just sitting there doing whatever it is that she's doing. The Sun. And they're like... Three of Cups, the Fool, Ten of Swords. You guys might meet in the snow, which would make sense, and the freaking Emperor. Okay, so here's your Emperor that's been out for a minute, which the Emperor is like the people version of himself, which is the fairy version of the bad dude, like the big bad boss daddy, right? And what does that mean? They're just... Do I have to explain it? I don't want to explain it. I'm tired. It feels like they're being watched, though. It feels risky. Like they're all... But that's Tyrion Lannister. I mean, he went down there on purpose, on a whim, to go unchain her other 2 dragons. And then right when they needed to be released, they were able to get out because they weren't chained up anymore. And so it was kind of a necessary evil, right? But because it was scary. But he did it, and then it's like that ending, everything turned out fine. And then it's like they're able to, like, you might meet in the snow. Like, there might be a snow hug. For those of you who live up where I live, we're having a big old storm right now, so. Middletown, New York, very cool. Queen of Swords. 10 Spears. 10 of Cups. And the Empress. Exactly. And this person, I heard it, this is Valiant. Somebody throws you a bone. That's what it feels like. And it also feels like being valiant. So let's get our cards out again. Because basically what I'm seeing here is somebody goes through whatever it is that they go through in order to get to you. And there's something that, and she's just sitting there. Not going to move. And now we have the Emperor and the Empress. So let's talk. I heard the word Valiant. For honor, your honor. Got your cards? What's the Valiant thing that they're going to do? Oh my God. I heard a Union of Hearts, which is lame. Okay. But then the Ace of Rods, the 2 of Cups, Strength, and the 2 of fucking whatevers. This is 50 Shades of Sus. Okay, but it's really not. It's sweet. It's stupid. I'm all like, I'm in such a gloomy doom position. I'm like, good luck for whoever this is. Oh, geez. Did you pull for yourself? What's the Valiant thing they were going to do? This is it's face to face. This is a face to face meeting. I told everybody. You didn't have to do that. Well, yeah, I did. It feels like they did. Like this person, I don't know why. It feels valiant. Can we define that? What does that word even mean? Like, I know what it means, but I'm like channeling or whatever, and I can't. Valiant. It's like it's like the knight in shining armor type dumb shit. Okay, now take it down 1,000 notches. I'm in a cynical mood, okay? I'm in a fucking mood. And I'm trying to read energy because you guys like it. So, you got to work with me on this. And you got to take it down 1,000 notches, okay? When you talk about knight in shining armor on a freaking Sunday, it's your buddy Chad, okay? And he's being nice. But for some of you, it is someone who's like, okay, I'm ready. Now, what does any of this have to do with focus? Or you focus on one, you receive one? The Emperor. I just knock those down. Two of Cups. It's like this person fully intends to stop looking at me, Swan. They could have Libra in their chart. Okay, pull for yourself. What does this person fully intend to do? Did we not just pull for that already? What are we doing here? What are we even doing here anymore? We're taking actions. I have to watch this back. For some of you, you're going to be wildly, wildly grateful. Thank you, Rhonda. You're a sweetheart. I appreciate you guys so much. Focus on one, you receive one. I feel like somebody is like going to, I don't want to say, I don't know what I want to say here. Okay, what else do I want? I heard right at the end of the cycle, so this is right before the moon changes. I heard like 6 hours, like before the moon changes. That's oddly specific. Oh, anxiety. Well, that seems about right. Oh, and you get to be freed from that. That's good news. Because there's someone's coming in to bring you a solution, like a real solution, and it changes everything. And that might be part of the focus, because you get to win. All the winning. Pull for yourself what the what the solution is. I'm not really, well, you could ask why you're having a fucking anxiety attack, or you could just know yourself. So if you want to ask, go ahead. But what's the solution other than winning? Which that's always a grand solution, isn't it? Somebody wants to set you up with the foundation that you need. I heard go, baby, go. Two of Cups. King of Wands. What's the foundation? I mean, it's I got Ace of... Somebody maybe did you dirty. And now they're trying to not, I guess. This could be a ghost from your past. Like Pisces. And they're like, can I come back and heal some things? And you're like... My face is like totally fucking contorted. No. It really could be a Pisces. They have an offer for you. They're a ghost, but they've been watching you. And you're like, okay, for whatever this is for you guys, accept it. I feel like some of you might be like, I'm not going to accept shit from whatever. Accept it. Because they're doing it because they, you know, accept it. They know they fucked up. It feels like it feels like finances. Wow. It makes you real happy. This could be like a parent. All right. anything else for the tribe, please? Justice. I want to be like, you don't. Oh, double justice. Could be 2 Libras involved, but I want to be like, you don't know this, but everything's about to come completely into balance. Completely. This particular Emperor is your fortune. 6 of Cups. Heavy 6 of Cups, heavy 6 of Cups. All right, that's all I have. I don't remember what I called this, so what did I say I was going to call this? I don't remember. I don't remember. I got a name. All right. I love you guys. Bright and shiny tomorrow. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do in the morning, so I will be around. All right, I love you guys. See you then.